guys, welcome to my channel. Shante here. If you are new, this channel is usually about unboxings. Everything that I buy, I unbox. If you're one of my returning subscribers, hey guys, welcome back. So this video is going to be a little different. As some of you know, I bought some shoes from Anna in Russia and they were seized last year. So this video is about that process, and a lot of people were asking me how I got them back. So we're going to start with that. So last year, I want to say May of 2020, I bought some Christian Louboutin heels from Anna. I always buy from her. She's in Russia. She's in Moscow, and she sends them to me, no problems. I've bought tons of shoes from her, but this one pair of shoes got seized by customs, and then it was just a horrible experience. So they first seized them. Anna found out from DHL that they seized them in May, and then I want to say it took me from May to June of that same year to even get them on the phone, to answer the phone, to say, and I told them, hey, these shoes were seized, and I told them what they were, what my address was. Of course, they act like they didn't know. The person I need to contact isn't in. So then finally, like 2 or 3 months later, I finally got a letter saying they were seized, and everything I needed to do was to send them proof that they were not fakes, because they were saying they were fake and they weren't authentic. So I had to send them the paperwork, the receipts, and everything that proved they were authentic. So I finally got somebody on the phone probably 4 months later and asked them who there can authenticate to prove that these shoes are fake. No one at customs can tell. Like, I think personally they're stealing, but whatever. And tell me that my shoes aren't real or aren't authentic. So eventually, I want to say 8 months later, like seriously, 8 months, I got this official email after I've already sent them numerous emails. I've sent them numerous letters, numerous phone calls with no calls back. So I finally kind of changed it up and sent an email from my government email, because I'm in the military, with my official duty title and all those things in my signature block. And unfortunately, I was not nice, and I finally got a response after I was rude. So after like 8 or 9 months, I got a response saying, yeah, we have your shoes and this is what you do to have to get them back. So Anna and I worked together with DHL. She sent me a package with all the official paperwork showing the shoes were authentic, the receipts from Moscow to me in Germany. I received all that paperwork. I signed what I needed to sign for customs, and then sent all that stuff to DHL, which you have to do in like 30 days. They give you like this ridiculous 30-day window. And me being stationed overseas, my mail comes to me like 14 days, 15 days after they send it. So it's already delayed. So luckily, Anna started the package through DHL to me to Germany, and I sent it to then I sent it to customs in Philly. And then there was a date, I think a deadline, maybe, I don't even know, like October, November, who knows? Granted, this is September, guys. Telling them, hey, this is the paperwork you wanted. We made sure it got there on time. I emailed them again from my email address saying, I sent you the paperwork you asked for. Here's the tracking number. Let me know what you need. Now, granted, we're probably a year in, and I'm still waiting for these shoes. I've sent them all the paperwork saying they're real. I sent them everything that they wanted. I've called them numerous times. I probably sent them like 8 or 9 emails. And then finally, like a month after that got to them, they go, oh, we started the investigation. Your shoes are authentic, so we're going to send them to you. Okay, so that was probably May of this year. This is September, probably May. They said, we're going to send them to you. So I said, okay, great, excited. Anna and I are excited. We're getting these shoes that they've seized so many months, years, a year ago. And I had surgery. I was gone out, so I was not well. And then I thought about it, and I was like, they haven't sent me those shoes. Like, they said they were sending these shoes in May. So in July, or maybe August, it was July, I sent them another mean email saying, you know, this is unprofessional, this is inconsiderate, you guys are supposed to be a business, are you stealing people's items? Because you told me back in May that my shoes were going to be mailed to me from the warehouse, and and you were going to notify me of them being mailed. I've received absolutely nothing from you guys. So maybe like 2 weeks later, we're into August, they finally email me and say, oh, we're so sorry. The email you gave my APO address to mail to me overseas, they wouldn't want to use that because they wanted to use FedEx, and could I give them a different address? So I gave them a different address for the States to mail them FedEx and then be forwarded to me here. So that was like on a Thursday in August. Of course, another 2 weeks goes past, and then finally I get this email saying, you know, your item is being shipped tomorrow, here's the tracking number. And that was the next Thursday or Friday, and then didn't get an email. So I'm tracking this email, I'm tracking this tracking number, and it's just label created. Nothing for like 3 days. And they finally mailed the shoes to me, and this is September. So what is the point of this video? People are like, please just tell us. The point of this video is, you guys, just fight for your stuff, because customs, they're horrible. They made me sign a waiver, which I thought was crazy, that I wouldn't sue them or whatever. But you know what? That waiver did not say I could not talk about my experience, because it was absolutely horrible. Like, you pay your good hard-earned money for an item just for customs to hold them and not really give a crap or steal, whatever. So here are the shoes. They were thrown in a box that was 3 times bigger than the box, and Anna always packages stuffing paper in the package. The stuffing paper is gone. The box is absolutely horrid. So here they are, though. You know, I'm happy I got my item. The box is broken. Not a big deal. I'm not saying that's a big deal, but you would think they would take better care of your item. Like, the box is like obliterated and it's taped because they put custom seized tape on it, because they just threw it somewhere in a hole. I don't even know. Like they have rust on them, so I got to get them cleaned. But you know, at the end of the day, I have my shoes that I paid my hard-earned money for, and they are here. They are Pigale Fales Roshi. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but like pieces of the box are thrown in there. Little flowers from Anna are in there. You know, but it's obliterated. But, you know, at the end of the day, my shoes are here. They were not worn. They are still brand new, because Anna sends you pictures when she mails your item. They are covered in a film of dust, I'm sure. But the first thing I looked for was, did someone wear them and like give them to their girlfriend or something? So they're not worn. They are still new. There's no scuffs. There is like some staining rust on the inside, like right here. You can't really see it, but it's like right there, just from them sitting on their shelf for like a year. So I finally have them, my seized shoes. And it was just, it was a really horrible experience to just deal with, like, I guess, a government office that doesn't have any pride in what they do. Like, so if you're one of those people that think, you know, customs is going to do their job and give you your item, don't fall for it. And I'm not saying all customs in the same cities are like this, but we're dealing with these guys, and it took over a year, like a year and a half for me to get my item. That's insane. And only to get your item when you're just absolutely rude to them and just tell them this is unprofessional, you're stealing. Like, I was completely rude, and then I get a response. And then to get my item, I have to sign a waiver saying I'm not going to sue them if the item is damaged. And then I'm like stuck in between a rock and a hard place, because you're like, well, what if they arrive damaged or something? Like, what if I want to see you? Long story short, fight for your stuff. Customs, you need to do a better job. If you're watching this video, that was unacceptable that I had to wait a year and a half and fight you for a year and a half for my shoes. But I am happy they're here. They are whole and not worn and pretty. So there you have it, guys. If your stuff gets seized by customs, fight for your stuff. If you guys ever have something seized and you need my help to walk you through the process, email me, because I will help you. And like this video, subscribe to my channel. This is my first ever rant video, I believe. So if you're watching this for the first time, I've never watched any of my other videos, do not think this is how my channel is, because it's not. I'm usually perky, peppy, and all about shoes and purses, and this is just my rant for customs. So please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to do another video here in an hour or so of an unboxing, which will be much more pleasanter. You know what I'm trying to say. Bye guys, and I'll see you next time.